Now with NBA legend Scottie Pippen opening up in his new memoir, Unguarded, on his relationship with Michael Jordan and Jordan's docuseries, The Last Dance, and its take on the 1990 Chicago Bull dynasty. Michael sat down with Pippen, who did not hold back.
He's as legendary as they come.
Now the gift to Pippen from Jordan, the slam by Pippen, a beautiful play.
6 NBA championships, 6-time NBA All-Star, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, Hall of Famer. I mean, Scottie, you did everything that you could do in the game. Now in his new memoir, Unguarded, Scottie Pippen is sharing intimate details about his road to superstardom.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to Bulls basketball.
Including what he really thought about the docuseries The Last Dance, which followed the Chicago Bulls dynasty in the 90s. Pippen says when he agreed to be filmed, he wasn't aware it would focus so heavily on Michael Jordan. You come out swinging in this book, and right off the top, you have a lot of criticism about The Last Dance.
I thought it was a great documentary. I felt like the documentary only told a story that sort of glorified him as a player and not glorified us as a team.
You call Michael Jordan selfish in the first chapter. Why is that?
I mean, he was a great scorer, but a lot of things that he did was based on him as an individual. And I think basketball is a team game.
Watching you and Michael on the court, it looked like two best friends out there just crushing everybody. What was your relationship like off the court?
It wasn't what you saw on the court. We always will have that respect for each other, but our friendship is not where people see it on TV think it is.
Do you think that Michael Jordan would be as successful without you?
No. But I don't think I would be successful without him. I think we both complemented each other in a lot of different ways. And we kind of competed and pushed each other to be great.
Pippen says The Last Dance was a chance for Jordan to tell his story, but his new book is a chance for Pippen to tell his. Pippen's story began with learning the game on a dirt court in Hamburg, Arkansas, a rim attached to an old light pole. You say some of the best games ever played were on the dirt court. Why is that?
I was learning. I was growing. That was the fun part of it because there was never any expectations or pressure.
The youngest of 12 children, as a kid, his older brother Ronnie was partially paralyzed by a school bully. Later, his father would suffer a stroke, leaving him disabled.
Well, it gave me a lot of responsibilities at a young age, you know, to help take care of them and to be there for my mom. And I grew up fast.
Was that a motivating factor for you to play sports?
Yeah, it was motivating. I mean, I was trying to find my way out.
After being kicked off the basketball team in high school and without a scholarship, he'd go on to play for the University of Central Arkansas.
Scott Pippen.
At 21 years old, Pippen was drafted 5th overall pick, landing him with the Chicago Bulls.
All the work that I put in really became fruitful for me that day, and I was able to finally take a deep breath.
The book also detailing a dark moment in his relationship with then Bulls head coach Phil Jackson. In 1994, there was an issue during a game where Phil Jackson wanted you to inbound the ball instead of take the last shot, and he deferred the last shot to Tony Kukoc. For years, you said Phil Jackson is a racist.
I felt like that I had earned my right to take that last shot. I felt like he disrespected me at that moment.
Looking back on it after all these years, you don't feel that way about it.
When you're a player and you're in the heat of the moment, those things go through your mind. But now that it's over, I've had a lot more great times with Phil than I did bad times. And that's why I say that.
Pippen's career in the NBA would last 17 seasons, and he'd be named one of the 50 greatest players in NBA history. He retired in 2004. A year later, the Bulls retired his jersey.
That was a special moment for me. It just, you know, shows the hard work that I had put in and, you know, the belief that I had in myself.
And it's amazing how fast it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's,
like that?
Yeah, because you're always trying to prepare for the next challenge.
Before we ended, I had one final question. How do you want to be remembered?
That's the greatest of all time.
And that's a great answer.